The Vision to Action Symposium series on sustainability in the built environment is an ongoing series of regional conferences that facilitate provocative, strategic conversations around bold, visionary initiatives gaining momentum in specific regions of the Pacific Northwest.
The following presentations are from the March 5, 2015 Vision to Action Symposium at the University of Washington, Tacoma. The topic was Adapting to Low-Impact Development, the New World of Stormwater Management. In this video, Ryan Mello, member of the Tacoma City Council and director of the Pierce Conservation District, welcomes stakeholders to a strategic conversation exploring the challenges and business opportunities of new rules requiring green infrastructure to treat stormwater on most construction projects. This series of videos also includes presentations from a building industry executive, 2 city stormwater engineers, 2 consulting engineers, a developer, and an environmental scientist who spoke that day. To see the whole series, visit www.visiontoaction.us.
Wow, what a great room full of people. You know, you guys are the folks that are going to restore the health of Puget Sound. Thank you for being here today. My name is Chris Van Dalen. I work with the Northwest EcoBuilding Guild, and it is now my honor to introduce Congressman, a future Congressman maybe, Councilman Ryan Mello from the City of Tacoma. He chairs the Environment Committee and does a lot of amazing work. I understand that you had a big hand in developing the city's climate change agenda on climate change and global warming. So thank you very much for being here, Ryan. And
thank you.
You can use whatever mic you like.
Great. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, everyone. It's good to see all of you, and great that all of you are carving out your day to be here today. I want to welcome you on behalf of the great city of Tacoma. I very much appreciate you dedicating your day to this really important collaboration and conversation we're going to have today. You know, I really count myself a really lucky guy. I have the honor of wearing 2 hats in our community. As said before, I serve on the Tacoma City Council, representing an at-large position serving citywide, and I choose to spend my proactive time working on conservation issues. How do we build the best, most walkable, compact, and vibrant community and neighborhoods that we possibly can? Like you, I'm absolutely committed to working with you as a policymaker and a partner agency in streamlining regulations and processes to make low-impact development the standard, not the exception. I'm absolutely committed to continue evolving the programs of the Pierce Conservation District to offer the best assistance and community engagement to complete projects with you so that we can show the region that low-impact development is not just good for the environment, but good for the bottom line and long-term success of our private and public projects that we all do together. So I'm really excited for the day that we have to spend together. I'm excited for several reasons. First off, this is not just your typical day of talking heads. Sure, we're going to learn from experts and, you know, set the stage and set the context for the conversations that we're going to have together. However, the day is really focused on each of us having conversations with each other, as we heard a little bit from Chris. We're going to be testing out what's working, what's not working. How can we make low-impact development the preferred path forward? How can we ensure that it's not just more bureaucracy, not just more bureaucratic nonsense that builders have to go through that's more confusing, more expensive, or daunting to choose the path that builds both great cities and a healthy environment? So when we get to our conversations, I really challenge you to dig in, to speak up, to engage actively, to push back, to think outside the box, and ask why not. Not just, we've just done that way all the time, that's why we do it. Ask why not, and of course, to listen. I'm also excited about being here with all of you because I know you treat this work not just as another regulation. We do this work because we've come to understand the science of how polluted rainwater rushes to Puget Sound, and either because of the power of those rushing flows and how they disturb our creeks and streams and the habitat that they provide for fish that depend on that habitat, or how the polluted water collects the toxins from our daily lives and pollutes our majestic Puget Sound. We all know Puget Sound is sick. That's not the first time that we've all heard that. And it is sick because of what you and I are doing to it every day. And polluted rainwater is a major contributor to its sickness. We know this. By just sitting idly by, hoping the conditions change of what runs off of our roofs, our streets, our parking lots, our lawns, will miraculously disappear, that's not a good use of time and not a good strategy. You and I know that, and that's why I'm glad you and I are here today. It's taken our society a few generations to create the massive problem that's sitting out in Puget Sound. But my friends, we don't have a few generations to fix it and get it right. We have to come up with solutions now and change the way that we grow our future communities and begin transforming our existing communities. Probably like you, in my free time, I enjoy the outdoors. I enjoy kayaking and I enjoy hiking in the Great Northwest. I love nothing more than witnessing wildlife on my various adventures. You know, the wildlife is a sign that the ecosystem is healthy, right? That the water is clean for humans and wildlife alike. Our Puget Sound is essential to our economy and our quality of life. Of course, it's essential to the shellfish and fisheries jobs that depend upon it, about shipping and cargo industry, moving cargo to and from throughout the Pacific, and the thousands of us that recreate on and along Puget Sound each year really depend on a healthy Puget Sound. So the work that we're doing, it's not just a nice to have. The work that we're all doing every single day, it's a need to have. It's a must have. So sure, there's challenges. With anything that's new, there's going to be pushes and pulls. There's going to be trade-offs and culture shifts that we must work through together. It's not always going to be easy, but I do promise you it's absolutely worth it. So I look forward to the learnings that we're going to have together today. I look forward to the conversations, and I look forward to the next steps we're going to be taking to transform our existing and future communities so that they are worthy of our children and that we can be proud of the Puget Sound that we're going to be leaving them. Thank you and have a very productive day.